Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of StoneBlock 2 from FTB, or whatever it's called officially. Anyway, as you can see, I've made a little progress here. I've expanded the base a little bit, and we've got more wheat over there in the crop area. Let's get the first person to show off that. So yeah, this is all filled up now. I've got 80 wheat growing at any given time, and I've been harvesting it on here and there. We've also got compacting drawers for cobblestone and gravel now, so I can grab gravel out of here instead of having to compact it myself, which got annoying. I've got an automatic smelting thing here, and we're getting quite a bit of materials. I don't want to show any of that on camera because it's really just grindy, like going through the sifting and then coming over here, smelting it, hammering up more, so it wasn't really necessary to show on camera. However, I did want to show the next thing that I want to do, which is bonsai pots. So if you're familiar with bonsai pots, they're basically just lovely items that allow you to grow trees automatically. And you know what? Yeah, why not? Let's just grab 7 of them. And what we're also going to do is make some hopping bonsai pots. So these are super special because they will automatically collect the items. And for some reason I don't have enough chests. I thought I had chests sitting around. Well, give me a second. Looks like I have to grow another tree manually. And that's much better. So we now can move these in and grab 4 hoppers and 4 hopping bonsai pots. So what we do with these is, if I can find some of the chests, well, I guess I'll just make 1 chest actually. Quick here, so that we have something to put this wood and apples and stuff into. If we come over here to this new room that I've dug out, we can put a chest down and put a hopping bonsai pot on top of it. Then we put dirt in that, and if I had remembered to bring a sapling, that would have been nice. We can just plop that in there, and it'll automatically start collecting wood for us. So that'll be a nice passive way for us to get wood, apples, sticks, leaves, and saplings. All of that is very helpful. But yeah, that was number 1 on our progress list for sure. So I'm glad we've got that set up now. The next thing I want to do is work on some of our storage infrastructure. Part of that is going to be adding drawers here, and part of it is going to be building some storage crates. So let me get materials for that, and I'll be right back. And we're back. We've got actually some storage drawers here with some hoppers leading into it. The leaves are going to pile up in here, but I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. Basically, I'll just try to keep an eye on it. And we've also got quite a bit of wood coming here, so we're going to grab a couple stacks. And next thing we need to do is build ourselves some storage crates. So if I can type storage crate. So these are relatively simple, but you do need to do casings, which actually need sticks, so I'm gonna grab some sticks as well, since we've got them. And we're also going to convert some of this into planks, make some casings. Let's start with 4, I guess, and then chests should be easy enough. Can I clear this? No, not easily. We'll make 2 sets of 4, and then bam, we got 2 small storage crates. And yeah, small is a funny way of putting it. We do also have, let me make a couple more chests here. We do have enough for more, so let's grab those quick. And then the next level up, I think, is a little bit more difficult. Yeah, they require void crystals, so we aren't quite there yet. We will get there fairly soon, but at the moment we can't quite get there. So this is more storage for us, and you can see it's a fairly big amount of storage. But at the moment I'm gonna not use them, mostly just because we have this draconium chest from a quest reward, so it's nice and easy. And yeah, that's a nice upgrade to our storage. So the next thing we want to do is upgrade this cobblestone generator. Let's just do that quick, I guess. I'm gonna grab my pickaxe, such as it is. And if we grab that and go in here. The next level is iron, which is easy, so we grab that. And then after that is diamond, which I think I should have. Yes. So that's 2 more tiers of the cobblestone generator, and that'll be generating cobblestone quite fast now. We don't have a lot of storage in this, but we do have a storage upgrade in it. So I think it'll go up pretty high. What's the... oh, here we go. 512 is the stack limit, so I think the cobblestone is not the compressed cobblestone, but the normal cobblestone is the limit, so we'll probably run into that pretty quickly, but that's okay. So let's grab our rewards for that. Ooh, ender chests. And another cobblestone generator. All right. So, and we're going to need that anyway. I want to work on lava generation. We do have a little bit going on here, but I want to upgrade this and make it more automatic, and then also store it somewhere. So yeah, this is very helpful, I'd say, and the ender chest will help us as well as we start to automate things. But this is great progress so far. And then after this, so the next thing I kind of want to do is try to spawn some chickens and get a chicken catcher. This is going to be a bit of a process, so I will probably do most of this off camera, at least until we get the chicken catcher and our first chicken, and then we can start working on some breeding stuff. So I'll see you guys when I've made some progress on that. And after a little bit of time doing some work on chicken bait and getting some chickens to lay some eggs and doing some crafting, we've got a few chicken breeders going on here now, and we've also got these roosts ready to go once we've got some good chickens. But at the moment we don't really, so I'm just kind of working through the different types of chickens. We've also got 16 chickens. 32 chickens here, just in case. But we're breezing through the quests, actually. It's pretty quick to do these guys. It's just basically patience. Can I... oh, party pickaxe. That's actually really good. I remember that from the last time I played this. Ooh, and a nice 64k, 4 of them. Wow. So yeah, this is definitely worth it, just breezing through these quests here for the chickens. And I guess that 64k component means we're going to have a head start on A2. Put most of that back in, and you can see that this is getting kind of messy, so it might be time to start A2 soon anyway. But yeah, I'm working on getting a bunch of different chicken types, and then I'll work on making sure their stats are good, and then we'll put them in these roosts, and they'll be able to give us materials. But I think that'll probably happen in the background for quite some time. And the other thing is, I'm pretty sure my wheat field here is not going to be sufficient to fund the breeding that I'm doing, so I might have to expand my farming or automate it a little bit. I think that there's the actual additions things. Farmer. Yeah, this thing. Which actually isn't too hard to make, but we do need power for it. And actually we need an atomic reconstructor first, which also isn't that hard to make. So, yeah, so I guess we've started on chickens, so that's good. I think it's probably time to start working on lava automation, and then we can get into power generation, and that'll probably bring us to the end of this episode. So, yeah, we'll, I guess next we'll work on lava automation. I'm going to do some research and figure out what the best path for that is, and I'll be back in a few minutes. And I'd say this is sufficient automation, at least for now. We've got an ender tank here with 16 buckets of lava in, automatic cobblestone generator to a drawer, and then this item transfer node from extra utilities 2. We'll pull those items out and into these 4 in a round robin kind of a fashion. I've left space here. We should be able to put 4 of these modules in so we can generate lava at a pretty good pretty good pace. And there's no wood up here, so I think we could probably put blazing cryothium in here as well if we wanted to. We might have to do something different with that, but this is a pretty good system for now. Now, the really exciting thing is we can start working on power generation. So I've been looking at this a little bit, and there's a magmatic generator, which is actually not too hard to craft. Just a little bit here and there. So actually, let's craft one of those first off and together, and see how hard it is. So this is easy enough. I did have to get some extra redstone, so we have a little bit more to go, but it's going to start running out pretty quick here. Then there's this thing, which needs cobblestone, or a furnace, of course. Furnace generator, so this is... I don't know if there's a quest for this. Doesn't look like it. Okay, fair enough. And then finally the magmatic generator itself, which requires a bucket of lava. And we pull that out. And now, if we... Oh, wait a minute. Now I'm thinking this is right. This is not the right thing. It might be. Anyway, we put that down and we grab an ender tank here. And that starts generating power. So we actually have RF power at the moment, and we will continue to get it as long as the lava is generated. So we can start playing with powered items, including the auto sieve, which is probably going to be a good source of materials until we get something a little bit better. Alternatively, we could assume that the chickens are going to keep going, and in fact they are going to keep going, because we've got quite a few more types now, and we're just kind of breeding through, and eventually I'll start breeding them for stats, but at the moment I'm just trying to get each type. And yeah, once we get the chickens, I guess we could pretty much assume that we're going to have all the items that we need. So we might not need to get into auto sieves and auto hammers. We could probably just skip directly to doing thermal expansion stuff, because that's something I want to do. So, for example, if we had, what's it called? Not a compactor, factorizer. Combines and splits various items. So if we combine, for example, gravel. Oh no, maybe not. Well, we've got some options, I guess. So I'm going to do some exploration and see what the best way to go would be. I also might be able to start into Ender IO. I've got a simple alloy smelter here already. We've also got an induction smelter from Thermal Foundation, and a few other bits and pieces that we've gotten from quest rewards, but I'm not entirely sure yet which the best option would be to start with. However, it feels good to have the power generation going, and actually pretty quick it looks like, because this is still full, and these are emptying pretty quick, but it looks like it's keeping up, and the power generation is working pretty fast. We've got 100,000 RF already, so. Anyway, I'm going to take a look into what kind of powered machines we want to start in on already, and see. And then I'll come back when I've got that done, when I've got that research done, and we'll take a look at actually crafting some. So I'll see you in a bit. And it looks like we've made a little bit of progress here. I moved the magmatic generator into a new room that, with the party pickaxe, I'm actually able to quickly clear out now. Hopefully we can get a few more of those before we get a proper pickaxe going. Probably that means that we should get into tinkers, but at the moment I'm pretty happy with this system. I just put these machines down. These are the ones that I have at the moment. Basic redstone furnace and pulverizer, induction smelter for later, and a little bit more here and there. But yeah, the only thing I'm using at the moment is the simple sag mill, which is taking compressed cobblestone and making it into compressed gravel. So I can do that passively now, and just let it happen instead of using up my compressed diamond hammer. I still need the hammers for sand and dust, but that'll start to get obviated soon because I have sand chickens, so I can start working on that pretty soon. However, I think the next step is going to be going from here into AE2. So I actually, for that, need slime balls, and I don't have that yet, but luckily there is a slime chicken, if we can find the right... There. So yeah, slime chicken... Where is it? There. So this is... We just need clay and cactus green. I've got cactus growing upstairs. I'll show you real quick. And see, there's some progress that's been made. So yeah, once I've got 8 cactus, I can smelt it up into cactus green and start making up some slime chickens, and then yeah, we should be good. And actually, we've reached, by the way, since I'm here, we've reached a point where we have a fair number of chickens, including diamond chickens. Diamond and netherwort are next, but these two are being very slow. I did get cocoa brown chicken from, I just put a jungle tree in here for a little while. It gives you cocoa beans and jungle wood, so that happened pretty quickly. Once I've got the netherwort chicken, I can make the slime, or I can make the ender pearl chicken, which is going to be helpful for ender IO stuff. And then once I get that cactus green slime, we go down to blood, pig iron, and then we can get into draconium and awakened draconium as well, which is a pretty nice thing to have, especially later game. So that's really the progress that I've made so far. I'm waiting on those cactus to grow up, and then we'll get slime chickens, and we can start into A2. And this is a whole quest line too. This is actually probably the biggest quest line, getting the A2 stuff set up. So yeah, hopefully very soon we can get into that, and once I have that slime chicken, I'll come back and we can start crafting the inscriber and some of these other things. Though actually for the presses is going to be a little bit more complicated because the presses require Certus Quartz essence, so I'm going to have to get into mystical agriculture as well. I'm so sorry about that, but yeah, I don't think it's that complicated. No, we just need Certus Quartz crystal and a bunch of Inferium essence. So I guess that's the next thing that I should set up. So yeah, I guess I'll come back when I've got a little bit of mystical agriculture going, some Inferium essence and all that business, and I will see you then. And as you can see, I've got a little bit of mystical agriculture stuff set up here. This is really all I needed. If you grab a watering can, which is a pretty simple craft, you can do the water, and it grows pretty quick. It probably took me 30-45 minutes to get all of the Inferium that I needed, and here it all is. This is just the first, well, the first step here is to get enough Inferium so that you can make the Master Infusion Crystal. It's really the first thing that you want to do. So that's what we're going to start with. If we slowly craft this together. And yeah, this is kind of a slow craft, but it'll get a little bit faster in a second here. Basically, we need to get up to 4 Superium, or is it Supremium? It might be Supremium. And then once we've got that, we can add a diamond and some prosperity shards, which I have in here somewhere. Yeah, here they are. And that will make a Master Infusion Crystal, which has infinite uses. So here's our Supremium Essence, and if we look up I was looking at some other stuff. There. We'll just add that in, and boom, we've got a Master Infusion Crystal. So now all we need to do is combine a little bit of Inferium to get 4 Intermedium, and then we're going to need actually we're going to need a bit more. Okay. So that means more Inferium gathering for me, but basically we're going to make the crafting seeds, which honestly shouldn't be too much work, and then we can make our Certus Quartz seeds. So this is a good start into the Mystical Agriculture quest line. We've already got the Master Infusion Crystal. That'll enable a lot of things for us later on down the line, and we got all the essences already. So let's just grab some quick rewards too. I've been doing these off camera as I get them. Doesn't look like there's a lot of interesting stuff that we got, but hey, we got a little bit here, and we've got our Master Infusion Crystal. So I'm going to do some more Inferium gathering. I'm going to get that Certus Quartz seed built up. It's a pretty easy craft. I don't think I need to explain to you guys how it works. And once I've got that done, we'll come back to hopefully start some A2 stuff. And we've got quite a bit of progress here on the chickens. We've got another quartz chicken, 10, 10, 10, 16 of them sitting here and pooping out another quartz, so we shouldn't have to worry about that. Slime is a little slower at the moment. I'm trying to breed them up, but they're being slow. However, I did get 2 slime balls, so I should be able to make our inscriber. So let's grab pistons. Oh, I'm gonna need more something. Planks, that's easy enough. At least that's easy enough. Then we make that second piston. We make 2 sticky pistons. And then we make our inscriber. Alright, that's easy enough. So let's grab that quest reward. And then the rest of it we should be able to do as well. So actually we need a growth accelerator, and I actually have enough to make 6 of them, which will be why I have that as relevant in a moment. Random reward. And then we might as well make this crystal growth chamber because there's not a lot of complication to it. So we grab that and boom, another random reward. So now I've got a bunch of stuff for A2 here, but it's not quite enough because to power all of those things we need an energy acceptor, for which I will need some quartz glass, which is easy. And I don't think that's a quest, no. So now we have pretty much everything we need for A2. The only thing that we don't really have are these plates, which I'm working on the pure Certus quartz. It's not quite done yet, but I can make the other ones. So 1 plate, 2 plate, 3 plate, and then the 4th one, I guess I will put this crystal growth chamber together here, and I actually already have a spot for this stuff. If we put the energy acceptor down here, we're going to need some Fluix cable because that's how you power things in A2. If I had been smart, I would have had that in my inventory already. And then all we got to do is put this crystal growth chamber down, and this inscriber can go down right next to it. Eventually we can get an advanced inscriber, which will be a little bit quicker, but put this in here and you can see it moves a little bit faster. Then we can, after a very short period of time here, put that into our last plate that we need. I'm going to put this gravel away while we wait. And yeah, these chickens are coming in pretty handy. The nether quartz itself is super useful. Redstone we're working on. We're going to have this, we're going to have 32 10-10-10 chickens pretty soon. Slime, like I said, is slower, but we will definitely need it because there's not a lot of other good ways to get slime in this particular mod pack. So yeah, we're getting there. All right, and the pure Certus quartz crystal is the last thing we need for the presses. So if we grab these rewards, we've made quite a lot of progress already into the quest line for A2. So that's always good to see. And well, I think that's pretty much it for this episode. As we the next things that we're going to get into are progressing further into A2. So we'll start looking at drives and storage cells. We'll also get into controllers and things later. Probably the entire next episode, in fact, will be focused on A2 stuff because I definitely want to start working on our storage system. So with that, I think, after I eat something here, I want to thank you again for watching some StoneBlock 2 today. If you did like it, be sure to give that thing a like because, yeah, of course, it always helps. And also subscribe to YouTube, follow me on Twitch and Twitter. The links will be in the description for that. And I will see you next time for some more A2 work and presumably some more stuff that I'm not entirely sure what to do yet. But we are making some good progress here. Yeah, power generation and a lot of other upgrades to the base already in this episode. So I hope you're excited to see what we do next. See you guys later. Bye-bye.